I'm searching for lost ancient cities on Google Earth, and this is what I came across in Jordan and Saudi Arabia, and it dates back 12,000 years ago. But first, let me show you a few sites because this doesn't look like anything to you, maybe, but I can clearly see some imprints of some ruins and also those smaller dots. I will come back later on in Saudi Arabia with a similar site, but it looks to me that those smaller spots are all ruins. If you also scan the area, you can see all those shapes of those ruins beneath the hill, but also on top of the hill, like you can see over here. And on these sites are desert guides, and those desert guides are being researched. And here you have one, not so clear to see, but I will come back later on with some clearly to see desert guides. But little is known about their ages. A few examples appear to span the entire Holocene, and the Holocene started 11,700 years ago, so 12,000 years ago approximately. So it's very old, and also those structures are very big. And also you can find these structures with a dot and some kind of a line going out of it. And it's completely full of it. This is also partly a desert guide. And the researchers are saying that they are entrapments for animals. And let me show you a few more because I pinpointed a lot. And you can see here you have quite a lot in a line of something. And one is bigger than the other one. For example, this one isn't so big, but the lines that are coming out of it, they are very big. And if you follow those lines, you get to other desert guides or to some walls or to some towns, because I think these are imprints, some pillars from some old civilizations, but these are hard to see. Let me show you a few other ones because they are not so beautiful sometimes, but sometimes they're very big. So let me search for a big one because, like I said, you can find a lot in this area. And it's most of the time on top of these hills, and then you can see those smaller ruins going right beside it. And maybe this was a old river or something. But it's fascinating to see that there are so many and completely in this line, like you can see. And this one is a little bit bigger with many more ruins beside it. And let me show you how big it is. Because if you measure those desert guides, sometimes they're a few kilometers. I don't think these are a few kilometers, but they're pretty long, my guess would be. Only the head would be almost, yeah, it's like 150 meters. And you can see the line. If I stretch out the line, those lines go very long, a few kilometers. And they go all around. Here, for example, you have another one. But let me show you what I found in Saudi Arabia. Before I want to go there, I want to show you this other part because I found a lot of those desert guides, but these look like walls. If you follow this line, this black line, and those lines going in those hills, like you can see, and going further, and on those hills you got a few examples of those other ruins. But it goes back all the way through here. You can see the line is going out of the hill, in the hill, and here you have some modern track or some modern construction. And then again, you can see those smaller ruins or those ugly ruins on top of it. And the line goes further and further. Maybe this was a big ruin and it's completely destroyed, but you can see the line is going through the mountains and it separates the area. So it's pretty amazing, right? And let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just starting this YouTube channel, so I hope it will reach many people and everybody can subscribe to it. But let me show you this other part in Saudi Arabia, because in the first seconds of the video I showed you a part with all the small dots, and here you have a similar one and a little bit more detailed, like you can see. And now you can see the smaller rocks with the rectangle shapes and also some square shaped ones, but it's all almost the same. And this is far wide out of each other, so it would be a massive civilization, like you can see. And I'm finding this very interesting. And I found a lot on Google Earth, like you can see. All those blue pinpointed markers are all the things that I found. So stay tuned for the next video and like and subscribe, please. Thank you for watching.